Welcome back, everybody. You got Will and I-Man here from the Block Runner, MetaZone, Roby, and MScribe, and today we're going to be talking about some AI infrastructure.
Infra plays, dude. Your favorite.
The sexiest part of the crypto ecosystem is infrastructure.
Only to a select few, I guess. Typically, that's what we like to find, right? It just takes me back to our like VRC20 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whenever we're like first dabbling into the ordinals, it's like, dude, shit coins on Bitcoin. This is a big fucking deal. And then you like look through the shit coins, it's like, God, it's actually a bunch of shit coins.
Yeah.
Except there was one dev named Benny who
right.
was like building Track Network, which is like an actual data infra play. It was like, whoa.
The one token, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That's
I
crazy.
think it's still like the only infra play in like the entire Bitcoin ecosystem.
Yeah.
Which is wild to think about. But that's what gravitated us towards it, because it's like, this is a fundamental value add to the entire ecosystem.
It was so fundamental that we needed to use it.
Correct. So I think this is the unique context we get whenever we analyze these markets, right? It's like, we're developers. So we get to look at all these projects and tokens and stuff, and it's like, okay, which of these would we actually access and use in our own development?
Right.
So we found one, and we think it's tremendously overlooked.
Yeah.
And that's reflected in its market cap.
And it's the single most important aspect of any AI agent.
Yeah. So we'll have to explain exactly why here in a second, but let's start it off with understanding the value of the number one AI agent in the entire ecosystem, which is AixPT. Right?
Yeah, so we're looking at its market cap right now at $640 million, and this has started from nothing, right? From Virtual's platform.
Yeah, this is as Virtual's launched, like some solo, I guess, dev in this sense, like had his own concoction for an agent. And it's similar to a pump.fun model, right? It starts off on a bonding curve.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to get through that bonding curve to graduate and get its liquidity seeded to a DEX. And then now it's got market viability, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Right? And here we are today at a 600 million market cap, dude.
Yeah. All right.
It's definitely like surging, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's up 22% today. So.
Yeah. And there's clear reason why, right?
Yeah, so let's see here. So just in, AixPT has captured 60% of all AI agent mindshare over the last 24 hours. So this was tweeted today.
Yeah, I mean, just look at that.
Yesterday.
Look at that. Fuck. If there's anything that signals dominance, it's this image.
Yeah.
Right? So why? Because there's so many platforms now launching agents, but why is AixPT so unique?
Mm-hmm.
Why is its crypto Twitter insight so impactful, and people are just like so naturally gravitating towards its insight, right? There's a secret sauce to this that a lot of people aren't aware of.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that. So AixPT likely redefines the whole distribution power between machine agents versus humans, with Kaido now quantifying every account's influence, rewarding quality creators and facilitating a better and more efficient matchmaking marketplace. It is truly intriguing to witness what will unfold before our eyes. So AixPT starting to get significant airdrops in the Yap to earn. So that was like the application that you sent me just a few days ago, right?
Yeah, this is not this is a totally separate subject, maybe like another video in the making, but it's the idea of incentivizing social engagement, right? The more you yap, the more you earn, right? It's the yap to earn, right? So AixPT, considering it has its like largest crypto Twitter mindshare, it's actively going to be earning these yap tokens or yap points or whatever. So that's actual money it's earning for its reciprocal engagement with the crypto community, right?
Right. So that's a whole separate app, right?
Yeah, there's a whole separate app, but the important aspect here is like the data, I guess, aggregation of like social sentiment and applying that, right?
Yeah. So here is the creator of AixPT. We have our AixPT says, the battle for information supremacy in crypto is on. Days of manually tracking narratives and cross-checking data across multiple platforms are running out. This is an experiment to explore what is possible with AI-driven crypto market analysis. So this AI is doing what we're doing, but at a 24/7 pace and more surface area coverage.
Yeah. Why? Because if you kind of like break down this announcement tweet of AixPT's deployment, it has its information sourced and rooted basically across like some of the more notable KOLs and influencers in the crypto Twitter space. So it's like, yeah, what do we do as individuals who use crypto Twitter to try to find the alpha? We have to individually go to each person's account, go through their timeline to see what it is they've been talking about.
The engagement, whether it's fake or real.
Yeah. So that's a lot of like information digest, right? But this agent has like all like simultaneous access to all these different feed streams of information and is able to like in real time process and analyze this stream of data and to regurgitate it into like an actual formulated, essentially opinion, right?
Yeah, so there's 4 dimensions of alpha. It's the brain primarily processes X discussions, recognizing the narratives drive market movements. It features edge detection for emerging topics with planned integrations, including over other AI alpha platforms, DexScreener, DeFi Llama, and more. So as the interface, direct access to browse AixPT Brain on rxpt.tech. Token holder benefits, query projects from its data sets, real-time market analysis, and PWA coming soon. So mesh and then broadcast. So this is like the framework for this particular AI agent, right?
Yeah. So this is the secret sauce we're talking about. This is the KFC. What is it? 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah. I can't believe you remembered that, dude.
How do you not? That's KFC, dude.
It's a good callback.
That is a good call, dude. How did you forget? Come on, dude. When's the last time you had KFC?
It's been a while, dude.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
It's pretty regular in my rotation. But yeah, so that's the secret, or maybe the Krabby Patty formula or whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's the secret sauce that.
Or like a protein shake.
There's no secret there.
No,
It's just lameness in a bottle, dude.
Whey.
Pure
This is
substance.
whey protein, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so we got another tweet here. AixPT is the most useful AI agent that I've tested. So our AixPT launched the project 10 days ago, and now it's the #2 agent on virtuals, and it surpassed Luna.
This is a while back, but
Yeah.
the important thing to note here is it's scraping data from multiple sources and 400 KOLs that spits out real-time news feeds. So that's what we mean by AI has its superpower.
Yeah.
No human on earth can do this.
Yeah, you can't do 400 KOLs.
Yeah,
We
so
probably do 10 at best.
at best. And
Yeah.
again, it's like you can't like
And then you can't follow up in real time either.
yeah. So or for sure this is a vertical where human beings are no longer like serviceable.
Yeah.
Because you cannot compete with this level of like
Productivity.
awareness and engagement. Yeah. So, and we're talking like this is like the dumbest version of it.
That's right.
So we're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Us influencer-esque types.
KOLs are done.
Useless, dude.
Yeah.
So stop watching us right now.
Yeah. Just read AixPT.
Just turn off the channel, guys. Sorry. But anyways,
Yeah. So
actually don't do that.
yeah. If you hold more than 600,000 of these tokens, you get access to the AixPT terminal. The rate at which this compiles data is such an edge for traders. Yeah. So we've seen some terminals, and it's like a constant feed of like thought processing.
Correct.
And even if you had access to this terminal, it seems unlikely that you could just leverage it as a human being. And like before it tweets, like buy the token before it tweets, like you could do that. It's just very difficult to like execute.
I don't think it's difficult at all, dude. That's like
better than looking at Twitter.
Yeah, it's like a refined funnel of like the alpha.
That's true.
Right? You don't have to like get distracted by all these other bullshit on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, let me look for the alpha. Oh shit, somebody got hit by a bus.
So 600,000 of these tokens. What's the value of each token? So 100,000.
This is about 400 grand, 500 grand, 400 grand.
400 or 500 grand. Yeah.
Fuck.
That's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah. Whoever has access to these terminals, essentially, they have the power, right?
Yeah.
They get access to the brain. So that is a superpower feature, I guess, or utility of the AixPT token itself, right? So that's it. This is what right now AI agent's killer app is AixPT. So let's look into. So we discovered that its secret sauce essentially is its scrapability, right?
It's a data source.
Yeah, the framework of how this data is aggregated and applied and regurgitated, right?
So it turns out there's a platform that does this.
There's a platform in the making, right? That is even better at scraping data and information
than AixPT.
All
right, so let's take a look at Cookie DAO. So information is the new currency in the agentic economy. Only agents tapping into the largest and most accurate data sources will prevail. A unified intelligent layer is needed to connect the dots to track emerging narratives before they trend, detect mindshare shifts in community attention, understand influence flows between key players, and process market sentiment as it forms. So today, we reveal the infrastructure layer for the economy, cookie data swarm APIs.
Oh, yeah. So now we're cooking. Now we're literally talking, right? So this is where our dev hats get to come in. It's like, you know, we can access this and apply it, you know, to agents of our own mold, essentially.
Yeah, this is important for the development of the metaverse because now the AI agents who have access to this knowledge base are able to generate income, produce assets for the metaverse, and hopefully, you know, sell those assets to, you know, create that flywheel.
Right.
All right, so where is Cookie DAO in terms of market cap? Only 32 million.
Yeah. So this is, I would say, I don't know if this classifies as a micro cap or not. I'd say it does.
And yeah, in the
Under
context
100
of
million?
AI,
Yeah, sub 100 million. This is like a micro cap play. So obviously there's risks associated to that,
yeah,
but also obviously high upside potentiality.
yeah,
And we're talking infrastructure here, right? So what else? Let's actually look at because you can see on that chart, it didn't originally like start out as like a AI infra play.
correct.
It kind of like pivoted a little bit more recently, right, with the deployment of cookie.fun. Then you could see a complete reversal in market sentiment.
Yeah,
right?
so this is around where they deployed it, and yeah, you saw the
now
result.
So here it is. What does it look like?
All right, so this is cookie.fun, and it essentially aggregates the data sources and then puts all the AI agents like against each other in terms of mind share, market share, all that stuff.
Yeah, essentially, this is what you kind of look for. If there's new markets emerging, you know, in the crypto space, then this new asset sector should have some new metrics, right? Kind of like DMT. It's like you look at like a list of nats, and all of a sudden there's like an element to these token deployments, and there's like a non-arbitrary supply. Like these are new things, right? So that's what validates that there's a new asset class emerging, right? So the same thing applies for the AI agents. Right?
Yeah, so the new metric here is mind share. Like this isn't a typical like column in
you don't see that on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko.
Right.
But you do see like assets lined up like this.
For sure. Right? So top tweets, average impressions, and average engagement. So all these is new stuff.
Yeah, and all this is incredibly valuable data, again, that they're aggregating, that not only humans need in order to like evaluate the market and then, of course, position yourself within that. The agents need access to the exact same information.
Yeah.
Right? In order for them to execute on their functions.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so Cookie DAO, 3 weeks in, 100K unique users, version 3 coming this week, and send it higher.
It's a lot of users, dude.
Yeah, 100,000 people.
So clearly the market, and these are people right now, not human beings. We're not factoring in, you know, the agents once they're like also peering into this data, right? But that's what's coming on the horizon.
Yeah. All right. So Cookie DAO here, multi-airdrop farming pools. So with the Cookie token, you can stake them into these like other launches and receive airdrops.
Yeah, these are like projects essentially leveraging the APIs, right? They're leveraging the data for their own project's needs. So you can kind of speculate, you know, with this super powerful data aggregation like system or, you know, process, you can deploy these to new agents that are being created. Right?
Correct. So this token originally started on Binance Chain and then migrated, or at least a portion of it migrated to Base.
Yeah, essentially meaning like now you can purchase the token on like a DEX on Base, right?
Correct. But this staking mechanic is only on Binance.
For now. I mean, I would imagine, you know, this team understands the majority of the actions happening on Base in context of the AI agent space. So I'm anticipating like staking Base Cookie.
Yeah, it's coming soon. It has to. All right, so Cookie's now available on Base.
Oh, look, there it is. It says it right there.
Yeah, new liquidity pools are open and trading on Aerodome, which is the DEX, and staking on Base coming soon.
So there it is. So they're actively working on that. So what that means is what I'm speculating what it means is new AI agents are going to be deployed leveraging this new data infrastructure layer.
Yeah.
And if you're staking these cookie tokens, most likely you're going to get an allocation for these like new agents, right?
Yeah. All right. So another tweet here: Data Swarm framework update, API access payments in cookie. So 50% instant burn and 50% DAO fund coming soon. So that means that if you want access to the data aggregation, then you need to leverage the API, and you need the cookie token to leverage the API.
Yeah, and like they're saying, this is a deflationary component to it, right? This is what's going to reduce the supply. So the more demand for the access to this data, as more AI agents are deployed, and they essentially, this is the lifeblood for agents to like function, is the data. That's going to, reduce the supply over time and strengthen the value of the DAO, right? So this is very good, solid fundamentals to a project.
So you're burning half the supply, and the other half is for the DAO.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a strong network effect, like tool, essentially.
Right.
Right. So the flywheel is there. So, but the other thing you pointed out, there's a spend function to this token, similar to Oracle's. Right?
Chainlink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is the potential of this like infrastructure play? Well, it's the closest that we could find was Chainlink, and so we're looking at a 12 billion market cap for Chainlink.
Yeah, and if you understand what Chainlink does, it's to essentially like for on-chain smart contracts to function, some of them rely on like off-chain data, right?
Yeah.
So there needs to be a network of data aggregators and validators, essentially like funneling this stream of information to these smart contracts in order for them to work. Right?
So are you saying that Cookie could be a 400x play, Ivan?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Did you just do that in your head?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. It's all contingent on, of course, this AI agent economy continuing to proliferate.
Yeah.
Which I think it will, right? There's no debating like AI's longevity here. It's not like this is going to be like a boom or bust technology.
No, definitely not. This is not a fad. This isn't a flash in a pan.
Yeah.
Like this is going to be a long-standing staple in the economy of the planet.
Yeah, not even just crypto, right?
Not just crypto, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a big deal. So in the way Link was a necessity for like the smart contract ecosystem, and so market cap reflects that. I think these types of data infrastructure plays in context of the AI network effect are equally as valuable. Right?
Yeah. All right. So what does this agent cookie look like, Iman?
Yeah. What does this all ultimately result in? There he is.
The most elegant of forms, obviously.
Yeah, this is who's gonna out trade all of us. This is who's like
this is an out KOL all of us as well.
Yeah, all of our purposes on life
is over. It's
being vaporized by the likes of this motherfucker, dude. That's amazing, right?
Yeah.
This is the guy coming to take our job.
So this is an opportunity, right? You don't want to hate on this agent.
No way.
You want to align with it, right? Just like Kantz told us for BitTensor, like if you want to prevent the AI from taking over all humanity, just buy its token.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
And in this case, considering you have the front ran knowledge here, I think the alpha. So there's some cryptic alpha here in like another tweet. Let me see if you can find it. Not that one. Maybe the next one. Maybe the last one. Yeah, right here. Alpha, 100K cookie is probably a good amount to hold. See that?
Yeah, 100K cookie, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is probably giving you access to the terminal.
The terminal and potentially like an airdrop distribution. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I would like to think so. I would like to imagine or something that in relation to the cookie agent itself.
So how much is 100,000 of these tokens?
It's definitely not cheap.
It's like 17 grand,
something like that. Yeah. So that's what you need for whatever that entitles you to. Yeah, maybe that is the terminal access.
Probably
because we're seeing that.
What else would it be?
It's probably that.
Yeah.
So if you want access to the brain, like right now, AixPT's brain is too damn expensive.
Yeah, 500 grand.
Who the fuck? Like an institutional trader basically is the only one who can like access that at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you want in before the institutional access to this data layer, now's the time to like secure, right?
So we created a testing account for Agent Cookie Fund 2 days ago. So here's proof of it working. So basically, this is a test, and so it's like, hey, I found this token called Rex, and it's a 1.9 million market cap versus his competitors at 22, and then when he discovered that, it's about here, and then now the value's up here. So
yeah, so they're doing their internal testing to make sure, the data stream actually is resulting in valuable output in the same way AixPT does, right? So.
Yeah.
It seems like all systems go. Like they're probably days away, if not weeks. I don't know. Imminent launch or deployment of Agent Cookie.
Yeah.
And it'll be out there competing for mindshare with all the other agents. But I'm predicting it will quickly match up, if not surpass maybe even AixPT, just because of its superior data sourcing abilities.
Right. Yeah, and this is by one of the co-founders of Cookie.
Yeah. So it's very interesting to see all this kind of manifest.
Correct me if I'm wrong, collecting more information than any other AI infra play, packaging it up to be used by other agents. If it's $250K for AixPT terminal, wonder what cookie reprising will look like.
So yeah, we just kind of speculated around that. But the most important thing to point out here is the data infra being packaged to be used by agents, right? So I don't think the cookie agent will be a singular occurrence, right? I think this is like
this is a platform.
This is a platform play in the making.
Yeah. So essentially, in the future, if you're going to be launching an AI agent, you want to connect to this platform because it seemingly has the best access to the data and it's aggregated properly for the AI. And so you're going to require, if you're going to be using that platform, you require cookie tokens. And then when you spend that, 50% gets burned, 50 goes to the DAO, and it's like.
Right. So this is good. This is how we see like a new tranche of basically a higher quality, higher grade, agent, right? At some point, somebody's going to probably develop like an agent scoring mechanism.
Yeah.
Kind of like, smart contracts get audited and like they get their own scores.
Sure. Yeah.
Agents should have the same
scrutiny.
Yeah. Same level of scrutiny. It's like, let's give these little guys a score. And all that, right? So this is good. This is kind of like moving the ball forward a bit, right?
Yeah. So the thesis here is that if AI agents require information and data as its lifeblood, then it seems like a platform that provides this as a service is going to be important.
Right. Yeah. So this is another one of those PSAs. I mean, do with this information what you will. It's purely entertainment advice.
Yeah, that's only entertaining content from this channel.
Right, but this definitely falls in our traditional bucket list of things that we're always looking for when new trends emerge. Just like we said,
ordinals.
There's just too many fundamental value points around this project, and that's why it's kind of being overlooked because the market at the current moment is just more gravitating and focused on the existing agents, right?
Yeah, the one-offs.
Yeah, so that's where the speculative environment is now. But eventually, that's gonna dry out, and then the market's gonna look for the next wave, right? The next iteration of this whole technology. And that's where we're looking at.
All right. Well, that's it for us. We talked about Cookie and its infrastructure play for the AI agents. If you have any questions, please let us know. If you discover something that you want us to look into, definitely let us know in the comment section below. We do read it. We try to respond to everybody. And a lot of times, we discover some alpha in the comment section. So, so please continue contributing there.
Correct.
All right. Appreciate you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.